What is going on, guys? TheLostYeti here, and today we're back for some more Super Auto Pets. We're playing in the experimental mode, so you can see some new animals for us. Ladybug, you don't do some work for me. We're going to take the pig, and we're going to roll. And I do love me a good double fish. We're going to split them up, and we're going to end our turn. We are the Stormy Clementines. Let's send it. So last time in the experimental build, if you haven't seen it, go check out the episode now because we're about to talk about it and cause some spoilers. But we did see, I believe, a little bit of a broken poodle, which was kind of interesting. And I'm hoping that that doesn't get used against us here as we take our first L. Now, the main thing that you'll see here that's the biggest difference, if you weren't around for last time, is the further into the game you get, the more damage that is dealt to you. So at least in the early game, these losses aren't as horrible, aren't as devastating, aren't as life-changing. So, I'm going to take a mesquite. Then, we're going to decide that for the time being, it is worth beefing up a fish, just because we don't have any other options. And, as a contingency plan, we are going to throw on a bee, just because I don't think rolling is really getting us anywhere. Triple mosquito build, that's just some cannon fodder. Not so cool. At least ours gets off before getting beamed right there. Bird gets beamed, but already has done its job, really, so not the end of the world. But these mosquitoes are scary, and scary enough to take out our entire team like that. So don't bat an eye at the mesquites. Alright, triple fish dream is in effect. And we are also, in turn, give the adjacent friends +1 health. We are also going to use this moment for greatness. And let's see if we can't set up for the future. So I love me an upgrade here. These guys are going to do something. And making an enemy weak to take 3 extra damage, at least at this stage, might be beneficial. But being necessary is another question. Yeah, let's freeze it. I know we're freezing a lot here. Don't love it, love it. And we're going to roll it. So my thought here is if we have this hit in the correct order with the bat, it could actually just make a lot more pets within range of attack or within range of death from the cannon fodder. I know it's not long term, but I kind of want to see it happen. Let's go. Battle of the Flies, or Mosquitoes. Lord of the Flies is what I was thinking of. We are going to get absolutely decked here. Thank you. GG. Don't play again. And by that, I mean we're going to win because of the bee strats, which is cheesy as heck. First dub. Alright, here we are. Here's a dream. So, combine them. Combine them. Sheep comes in. Is sheep good? Yes, I suppose. Then cannon fodder gets moved up. Bat starts getting buffed. Love it. Boom. More cannon fodder. I mean, really. I don't want to use the fish as a crutch. However, I'm not loving our options as of this current moment. Realistically, I should have kept the bat in with only low health, as we probably would have seen a greater benefit from keeping the mesquite. But I suppose it did do its job there, so I should just shut the heck up. That's a good trade on our behalf. And another good trade. And oh, it cleaned the bee, so that's a draw. So bat does pay dividends for them this time anyways. I don't love our situation. In fact, I hate it quite some bit. As much as I hate to say it, these two are kind of our leading units at the moment. A swan would put us in a better situation. Monetarily, anyways. I don't think bat is popping for us right now. So that might be blasphemy. But we're out here doing it. And I think swan is where we want to be. And I mean, I can't do that, so I'm going to roll. Double bird. What is... I guess it would just upgrade it, so... Sure, why not? What's it hurt for the time being? Not much. It's a lot of investment to get things rolling at turn 5. And this man's already has a caterpillar that's doing work. But it might open some opportunities in terms of what can spawn from having a leveled up unit. So it's not useful. It's just not incredibly useful. That's a scary tap right there. Thankfully, our fish is better than your fish, and we still have the cheesy bee that will get us the win. I hate it. I hate it so much, but it's so good. But it's so good. Alright. Boom. We cheesing it to the max by bringing this bird in. Gives +2. Reduce the highest enemy by 33%. Is it good? No. But is it something? Yes. Do I want to roll it? No. So, how do we roll this? I think right now we're looking for level up on a mesquite. And it's here. Also, caterpillar. Its scaling is fantastic. So, I want them both. But you can't have them both. And it's more advantageous to have the caterpillar in early. So, you're coming in. You're getting frozen. And I think that's just what's happening here. We're going to see if we can't get another mesquite. And we cannot. So that's what we're rolling. And now these guys are starting to scale, which is a little bit scaly. Because I don't want them long term. I really don't. But our units, at least in this current rendition, are scaling a little bit better than these guys. I say as they wipe the floor with me. So maybe yeah, I'm just going to shut up now. Alright. Understood. Take that, fool! Oh, no, no! I regret everything. Okay, now we have Broken Poodle. We could run Broken Poodle strats. I'm not beyond that. That does mean, however, we have to ditch something to make that happen. Which, unfortunately, would be mesquite. Which really is totally worth it in every way, shape, and form at this time being. Because it's the only thing that's not benefiting us. So, call me a madman as much as you want. We're here now, though. And I do see the poodle sticking around long term. So that's that, and we're ending turn. And we getting some serious buffing rolling here. This fish is bowling out of control. And as much as... Oh, I see you. As much as I don't want to keep a fish around till endgame, and I have passed up on the opportunity to keep it around for much longer, it might become a permanent staple of this team, fortunately or unfortunately. Now, where does this put us? I do see a cow. I'm not going to disrespect the cow. I think at this time being... I mean, +2 attack and scaling with this caterpillar that is going to pop at some point. I hope. then I think we take the opportunity to put this poodle in a better position. Bird is not long term. Bird is definitely not long term. Poodle has to be, right? This is kind of an unfortunate situation. We've got 3 things that are scaling, that none of which I want to keep forever. And we have the potential to get us plus 6/6. So I think immediately we want to sell the bird. And we go 1, 2, 3. Because the caterpillar is going to benefit off of this. Roll once. Do I love any of this? No. I don't hate that. Roll again. Rooster is pretty good in our current situation. So I'm going to freeze that as an opportunity. And it is the best opportunity that we got. Now, is it better? Let's think on this. This can hit for 8. No, it is not better. It is not better than our current situation. So, we can for better future potential. Now, let's think on this again. 5 and 5. That is in fact better than the cow. So that, but we can't afford it now. Okay, understood. I'm an idiot, but that's okay. Our scaling is popping. I'm expecting an L here. I don't understand what 4-player team you're going for here. He has a very similar build to I had, but who dares wins. Also, his butterfly's already popping. Don't think that that's beyond me. But my fish is better than your fish, because, or your worm, because I have B. And I'm winning with all the cheese in the world. Try to come at me. This is where we now have more situations. So, I think it is a little bit of a no-brainer to bring in the cow. No reason not to. Buff the fish even more. Any stats that we get on this fish are only going to benefit our caterpillar in the long term, which is why I do love having the tropical fish in there. You come out. Then we do have the poodle, which will give better stats here and gets us closer to that dream. Then, I think in this situation, we can't do anything really, because we're kind of in a not the best place. So we don't have to take the rooster right this exact second because we have it frozen. You do love to see that though. So I think we got to take the 5/5. Well, hold the phone, though. Each shop food, give 2 random friends +1/+1. That could be beneficial. Now, if it lands on the caterpillar, it doesn't do anything for us, though. Don't think that that's beyond me. I think just Rooster right now is the best build we can do, even though I don't love it. Whereas this does give potential. But we got to do something here. I mean, objectively, a 5/5 that respawns is the best in this situation. That's still frozen. I still want to upgrade my units. I'm rolling, see if anything else is helpful. I'm rolling, seeing if anything else is helpful. I'm ending my turn and hoping for the best. What does this create for us? It creates not much. Rooster comes in, deals some damage, doesn't do a whole lot. Our Poodle's kind of still weak. Our tropical fish still isn't doing much. And honestly, we're gonna make it by the skin of our teeth because of that bee again. So MVP is the bee, getting us through half of this game. And we out here again with another cow. And you know we about to do that anyways. So, unfortunately, goodbye to the rooster that we just went through the process of getting. Buff you. Buff you again. We sell, and then we can technically buy 2, but I don't see a benefit in buying 2. I think naturally the 7/7 is the best bet here because that would act as if it will hit for 14. It'll hit twice. Whereas this would maybe hit for more, actually. If they're doing 5 or less damage, which I don't, at this stage of the game, I don't think they are going to be doing. And you love to see that. So this is a double freeze moment. Yeah, it's just an all-around. You love to see it. Let's see what else we can get over here. I mean, I do like you. And that's what we're sitting with. Brewster, maybe not long for this world, but I don't see any other... You know, we're doing it. That's still doing stuff. That's still buffing. We love the buffing. If we lose at this stage of the game, though, we are in deep trouble. So, hopefully it doesn't come to that. The melon armor, I hate that. I also hate that you have one immediately after. Don't think I don't see that. This is an L. This is a straight up L. I don't... No, is it? It's not. I can't read numbers, apparently. Apparently, reading numbers is beyond me, so that's fine. Tier 6 animals. Here we are. Ooh. Okay. Well. This is how we roll this. You. Adjacent animals, or adjacent friends, +2 health, +2 health. You. 2 dragons, because that's what we need in our life. Now, the question becomes... +8 +8, is that really worth... Is that really worth it? I mean, all we need is 1 octopus to make that roll. But even if we sell this chicken, we're not going to get there. Versus 1 more rooster does get us a double spawn. I think that's just the way to roll. We took our chances here. Octopus coming back in would have been sick. I don't like it, love it, or really want any more of it right this exact second, but it's something. And we've got some... oh, I shouldn't leave the caterpillar there. That was a misplay on my behalf. What I wanted to see is how this poodle is really working. Having 2 33-37s though is kind of cool. Not gonna lie. Unfortunate that doesn't take out anything here because we're really wasting ourselves, but that's okay. Thankfully, we're gonna tie, and that bee that has been doing carrying the team is back in here. So beautiful. All right, we out here now. Bison does some work. He's gonna be gaining every single turn. He will then proceed to gain. So I do see a direct benefit. However, we're still getting a +2/+2. So wait. So he scales +2/+2. So he's gonna go +4/+4 every single turn. Do I want to trade a rooster for a bison? So what I'm looking at right now is that's a +4/+4 every turn. right now with the situation of being 10-10, that really only pays off once. It would have to be 2 turns of change before it works out. But in the meantime, if we get a single additional rooster, to get it to spawn 2, it no longer benefits us. So that's what we say to that. We know pivoting is coming in our future, so a can is always helpful. We're really fishing for that rooster right now. I mean, I will take the chocolate bar because that also effectively does what we need. And that puts us at a 2. And that's all we can do. Now, I'm unsure why the poodle is acting like it is at the current moment. Because it's one of each level, but I don't know. We're immediately having our butterfly yeeted by this guy. This buffalo is absolutely freaking sick. Thankfully, our chicks are going to do some work to get us out of this. And our poodle's actually doing a little bit of work itself. Nothing to laugh at. Shrimp army, that's a choice. And it's not going to come down to our bee. Thankfully, our bee was MIA because of the virus. And we are back to fight another day. We're going to risk it for a biscuit. Please put on our fish. Love to see that. We're going to roll. Who dares wins? Who dares wins? Oh, love to see that. And I think for the current situation, just because we can only take one thing, adding a bone attack on this rooster is not a bad thing. End turn. Send it to the moon, ladies and gentlemen. We're at 49 over here on this fish. So after this next stage of buff, he's no longer going to see a benefit of being right there. So we might need to shuffleboard some stuff around. Love to see it. Love to see it. Don't love to see it. There we are. Alright, where are we at? So, I believe in this current situation, no matter what we do, the poodle will give 1 more health to our friend here. Which means he will be at max health, meaning that he no longer benefits from this. Our rooster, at least, will still continue to benefit. So I think that's how we roll it, and we hope that that lands here. In the meantime, I don't think that this hurts. Who dares wins? Love to see it. So he's maxed out no matter what. He's only going to get more benefit in strength. These two can use the health, and he's going to copy the health. So really, all these guys are pretty foolproof. I do love a good garlic, but I think maybe we risk it for a biscuit on him anyways. These stats are gone anyways. I mean, really, we can take either of these guys. So, and in fact, I think that is exactly what we do. So, you know what? 1 to you for stat boost. 1 to you for stat boost. Called the day. Essentially, we're buffing the entirety of our team every single time. So, a bit funny to have this bee come in here. It doesn't do much for us. It would have been nice to clear some melon armor, but can't have it every time. Taking a fat L on that. Wow. Because he's going to clear our melon armor. Okay. Now, I think subbing out an extra life after he dies, because he's going to summon 2 tricks with the same attack, is more beneficial at this current moment. Boom, you're going in. Let's think what else we got here. The extra health. It only really benefits him somewhat, but he's still going to get buffed there. So, we want our team is pretty good here. we are definitely going to take you. We're just going to roll and see. No, we've got to take in. We've got to take garlic armor. We're one off the we're one off the win here. We can't really sub anyone else out in our team. So you're getting the buff. You're getting the garlic armor, and we are living on a prayer. I mean, we're gonna have two 4850s on the board, which is not nothing. That is a horrible stack up considering you've got three animals with melon armor right up the get-go, but that's a good trade. I will take that trade any day. A little odd that you decided to run them up front, unfortunately. Don't love to see that. And I'm hoping that, okay, it's dumb, but it does clear melon armor, and we're still gonna lose this. We're still gonna lose this. A 9 win streak, only to get absolutely destroyed in the end. That's a heartbreaker, but that is how it crumbles with the experimental build. I hope you guys did enjoy this one. Let me know down in the comments what you're thinking of the game, and specifically the experimental build. As always, guys, this has been your host, TheLostYeti, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.